Hi Niharika, good morning.
Good morning, Sweta.
So are you ready for the fourth topic in activity grade, right?
Yes,
Okay. Please share your screen and carry on with your explanations.
okay, sure.
Yeah. I can see your screen, Niharika. Carry on.
Okay. Today we'll go for the practices for lesson 1, managing approvals. In this managing approvals, we'll sign up into the EPM cloud, and with this, we have already signed in. For this approval one, ensure that the scenario members in the approval unit assignment is enabled for approvals. Approval one user who will also act as a current owner is created in the environment. Click on Tools, Access Control on the home page, Access Control tab. Click Manage Users and User Login. Approval one. We have to do this in the member section. Select the user and the viewer, and in the application settings, enable users for all users, and we'll do this. Click on the navigator, tools, variables, and we'll also do this. For this, first we'll go to the home page and click on the home page and access control. Under tools and access control and manage users. Here we have already created the users as P1, P2, and P3, administrator and user. And we have assigned the roles for this uh, access control for this approvers. This is of this, and we'll go to the application home page, and on the application settings, here we give the enable use for the use of the application for all users. It is set to the all users only. This is of this, and we'll go to this user preferences, tools and user preferences. We click on the user preferences, and here we give the preferences for what we have created. Here I have given the preferences for this user variables. This is of this part. Now we'll see the task. Login as an admin and open the homepage navigator workflow. Approval unit, create button. This now we'll see this approval unit section. Click on the home page, and on the home page we'll see under the workflow we have an approval unit. Click on it, and here we can see that we have to create a one. Is already created as a demo hierarchy. I'm editing this. And here we can see we'll give the name as we'll give the hierarchy name, description, and enable approvals for all or custom or none. Approval templates, it's set to bottom up or consolidation. I'm taking as consolidation bottom up. And after this, we'll click on next for here. We'll go to the primary and sub hierarchy selection. Here we can select the entities which we want to give the access to the other users. Here I have selected some, and we'll click on the next, assign users. And here we'll give the access to this your owners as a total geography as person one, and this also we can give this access to the person one. I'm giving as EPM demos and person one. So we can select here. From here also we can give the name directly there and giving it to the person one for reviewer. Same as this. Person one and click OK and save. Save, and the approval unit hierarchy has been saved. click on next. Here usage. Here if you want to give any validation rules over here, we can give it here. That click OK. The the approval unit hierarchy has been set. After that, we'll click on the home page. We'll click on the navigator and we'll come to the approval unit assignment. And here we can see that which we have created is appeared here. For this, we can give the scenario, year and period and description. I have already taken the year scenario as actual and year as FY22, and the period for this is Jan and also December. You can give only one if you wanted to. Here we can see this. For the other, we have given. After this is of the approval unit assignment. After this, we go on to the workflow and manage approvals. Here we must select the scenario and the year and the period channels, which we have given. Here we can see that the process status of this, the approved percent is 20% and under review percent is 80%. Here we can see the status under review and approved. Here we can see the approval unit, which are all the under review or approved. Here we can see EN01 and 02 are in the approved status and rest of all are in the under review status. Here we click on the view and click on the tree view and select the hierarchy. Here we can see that these are all in a start process. If that is not in start, it will be under review. If it is in exclude state, it will be shown as not started. If we start the process, it will be in under review. Now I have started the process, and now it will be in the under review when I go to the process status. Here we can see that it is under review. So this is of the approval unit, and here we can, from actions, we select the one under review and actions, change status. Here we can change the status to promote and click OK. The status has been to processing. Now we can check this for this also or for this also. EN03. I'm selecting it, change status and approve. Click OK. It is in processing state. Click on OK. And refresh. It has been approved. It has been approved. Here we can see that EN01, 03 has been approved. Here now LE03 has been approved. This is of the approving status. Here we can see we have selected this primary user selection and sub hierarchy selection and approval unit. And we have selected this also. Click tree view and approval 1 unit. And select the radio button. We have done this also. Change status, and the status is changed to this period. For this, if we want to see that for the reviewer, we'll sign out from this. And I will sign in with a person, which I have given the reviewer and person 1, and click on go. Here we'll click on the navigator and click on the approvals. And here we can see that which are under review and which are in the approved state. Here we can see LE01 is under review. Here we can change to approved and set to change status and done. Here we can see that the LE01 is now approved. From under review to it has been sent to approved status. Like this, we can give the approvals process. This is of the approval. Sign on. Now we'll go on to the next topic as practices for lesson 2, task manager. For this task manager, you have to sign into the admin. Just now we have signed in. On the home page, click on the applications task manager. And here we'll select the organization tab, holiday rules, and create this. And after that, on the organizational units tab, we'll add the sibling and child to this. And we'll complete this till here. On the home or on the navigator, click on the application. Under application, we'll click on the task manager. And on the task manager, we click on the organizations. Here on the organization, we can see that organization unit and holiday rules are present here. We click on the all holiday rules. And I have already created the holiday rule for this. Click on it. We can see that the holiday will add the holiday rule ID and give the name and select the year as this one. And here we have given the holidays from which are the holidays which we want in the holiday room. These are the holidays which I have created for this. And again, for after creating this, we come to the organizations unit, and here we'll select the hierarchy which is there, and here we can add sibling or add child. I have added the child for this testing and testing one. We have given the name organization unit as this, and parent is test, and we have given the holiday rule. We have mentioned for this organization, this holiday rules will be applied. We have given the working days as Monday to Friday and Saturday, Sunday as a holiday. And we can mention the time zone as well, for which we want to give the holiday rules. This is about the organization units and the holiday rule. Next, we come to the other one. This is still here. Click save, and this completes the creation of the holiday unit. Creating teams. Now we'll create the teams. For creating teams, we'll navigate to the tools, access, and then manage teams, and we'll give the team name and add the team and approve the team. Select the primary user and click OK. We'll do this for this one. For this, we have to click on the home page and click on the access control under tools. And here we go to the manage teams. And here we can see that I have already created the manage teams. Under this, we see that the user and the viewer are present, and the persons which are in this team are users which are in this team are P1 user and P2. I have given the user as a primary user and has the roles of these roles as user and viewer for this, and click on OK. This is about this, and now this is about creating the teams. Now we'll come to the practice 2-3, creating template and adding tasks. Here we can see that for creating templates, click on the home page, task manager, and templates tab. Here we will create a new task, and then click OK to return to the task page. Now we'll go to this and click on the home page, application, task manager, templates. Here we can see that the templates and tasks. Here, for when we click the plus sign, we can create a new template. Here we can see that the new template is created. Instructions, we give the name here, name and the description, and the number of days before or number of days after 0. And instructions, if you want to give any instruction to the reviewer or the approver, we give the instructions. We give the users which have access to this template, and here we give the attributes which you have, and we can edit here by saying I have taken the type as true or false. We can give or true or false and click OK. This is about the attributes and day labels. We give the day labels as a starting day as 0 and minus day before days, starting day before days as day -1 and day -2, and starting days after days as day 1, day 2, day 3. And here we have embedded templates. We can, if there are any embedded templates, we can set it over here. And the rules which we want to give for this template, you can give the rules over here. And this is the history for all the which we have done for the from the creation of this template. This is so, and click OK and cancel. This is of the template we have given on the templates page. Instructions, filter, properties, and work. Here we go on the task. Now we'll go on the task and we'll edit the task. Here we have a task properties names. Task we'll give the on the properties tab, we'll give the task name and task ID and organization unit, source or task type and priority and the owner, and it is active or not. We'll check this and we'll go to the parameters. If any parameters required, we can define here, and the instructions same as we have seen in the template. And here we go for the workflow, and in here workflow we'll assign the assignee and the backup if we wanted to, and the start day as a starts with the starting day and the time zone, and ending day ends with the and the time zone. Minimum days we can give to work on this application or the application, how many days of minimum and hours and early start. We have given the approver as P1 unassigned, backup is unassigned, and the end date is 9, and required reaction we can give this. Here I have given the approver as a P1, and we'll go to the questions. If any questions need to answer by the approver, he can answer here. We can add the questions over here. And on the reviewers, we can add the reviewers who want to view this application or the process, and the predecessors. Here we have, and the attributes which we have given here, and the rules and the history. The same, the history on the modification, and then click on save and close. This is of the creating schedules from template. Click on the API application task manager on the templates tab. In the template, select the templates. Choose the template record as a monthly on the create schedule. Now we'll go here and we'll select the schedules. We have selected the monthly schedule, and we'll click on it. We can see here again we have to give the properties and instructions and reviewers. Here we can add the reviewers by clicking on this. We can give the names or search by the users, groups, or teams. When you search by users, only the users will be displayed. When you search by the groups that are present in your application will be displayed. And when you search by the teams will be displayed. The team 1 has been assigned here. The team 1 is like this. We can add the viewers or the approvers, and the attributes, day labels, and alerts, same as this. Now we'll click on the 3 dots, and we can set status here. It is in a pending state. Now we'll open this into the open by clicking on open. Do you want to open? Yes. Total 1 and successful. Yes. Yes, we can set it over here, open or close, and click on the 3 buttons and set it over here. Monthly schedule has been created. This set status. This create schedule, click on close, and then message successfully status field. Yes, this is about till the creating schedules from templates. Now we'll go for the practices for lesson 3, managing close process under task manager. For this, we'll click on we'll click on we'll open the admin and give the application names, and on the application task manager, we'll go to the schedule task. And we have given this already as seen before, and submitting and approve the task within the schedule. Now here we go to the task in the left hand tasks tab. We'll see the approver one which we have given. To the approve, we'll go to the we'll log in with the approver one which we have given the reviewer, and we'll go and review the task, and we'll close the task. And closing and locking the schedule. We'll see that. Now we'll click on the home page and we'll click on the task tab. And here we go to the schedule task, and we can see here the new task is open here. Here we can click on these three buttons and open or edit or create. Open. Here we can see that the task has been opened. Here we can see the actions, reopen task or refresh. If we click on the reopen task, we get to see this to whom we have to need to give reopen the task. I'm giving to the approver as P1, and the task has been approved. Here we can see the approved task or reject task has been appeared. As this is a service administration, we can approve from here, or we can log in through this through the approver which we are given as P1, and from there we can approve the or reject the task. We'll close this, and from after this I'm signing out from here. And logging with the person P1, and click on go. Then we'll click on the tasks over here and come to these schedules. The task which we have given now is been appeared here. Or click here to open it. We'll click on the actions, request reassignment. Here we have already assigned it there. Task name approver, role is approver to user. Users, we can select from here. Click on OK. Enter. Okay. Here we can see that from here we can submit the task also. Here we can see that here is a submit task. From here we can submit the task. From here we can submit the task, and this task will be submitted from here. This is about the submitting task. Closing and locking the schedule. Set status closed. The result will be set, and it is set is locked on the results. Now we can see that we can here actions. We can set status. The status are approve, reject or submit, and here we can set the status. This it is submitted, only the assignee has been taken, and this how we can submit the task from here also. I know. Sign out, and here approve task, since it has been approved. Here we can see that the task which we have given as for approval, it has been successful. Now we can close, and the status is set to the closed status. This is of the closing and locking the schedule. Now coming to the practices for lesson 4, setting up supplemental data. For this setting up the supplemental data, we need to go to the applications and supplemental data and collections tabs. And then we'll create the attributes there and we'll give the key identifier as this, create a new collection, and then save and close. After that, we go to the create from templates tab. First, we'll look into this. Click on the home page and click on the application cluster. And on that, we'll click on the supplemental data. And here we go to the collections tab. And here we can see that the already one collection has been created. We can see the properties. We give the name for the properties and collection interval on this properties tab, and we'll go to the attributes. And here we can see that the attributes which we have given. So we'll give the one attribute as primary attribute. And here we can see this is a history which we have done for this supplemental data, and save and close. So I already saved, I'm not saving it. This is of the collections tab we have created, and save and close. Now creating form templates. From here we'll go to the form templates tab and create new tab and sections tab and give the workflow and give the description, and we'll group by and we'll give the workflow as this, levels and approval and the workflow to this, and save and close. Now we'll go for the templates. Form templates, and we can see that click on the form. And here on the properties, we give the name for the properties. And click on the instructions. If we want to give any instructions for the approver or reviewer, we'll give it here. And click on the sections. Here on the sections tab, we have a properties column group by mapping and history. On the properties, we give the sections name and the data records which we want will be shown in rows or the columns. I have selected the columns, and in the column sections, column tab, we have the attributes which we have given. If we want to give the attributes for this also, we can select this attributes and we can click OK, and group by is of that grouping the attributes which we wanted. We'll select the groups, and here with the mapping which we have done is mapping is shown here, and the history which we have done in this templates tab will be shown here, and click on OK. Okay, that's I have given the other. And click OK. Yes, then we go for the workflow tab, and here workflow tab, the frequencies are asking for the frequency. Fccs periodic, we have taken schedule from end date or close date. I'm selecting as end date, and set start day offset is 2, and workflow option is preparer approver. We can select to whom to give, prepare and approve, or prepare, approve, or post, or prepare and post. I've selected this prepare, approve, and post, and the level of approval is only 1. Duration for preparer is 1, approver 1, and integrator 1. Here I have selected the workflow, and here the person 1 I have given for the preparer, and person 2 approver, and user as integrator. Then save and close. This is of the creating templates. For this, and here after we come here, we'll open this correction period, and here we can select for the year 2022. Here we can see that I have already opened the periods for this Jan and start and end date, and click on the actions at close or lock period or reopen the period. as it already reopened the period, the close period and lock period are appeared here as options. We can click on it and save. And after that, we click on the collection intervals. Collection intervals, it is default. By default, it is there. If we want to create, we can create from here. And then form templates. Here, we click on this form. And here we can open this form with prepare a payment and click on the form, and we can select the reopen. If you set to the reopen, this form will be reopened. And it is set okay. And from here and the actions, we'll deploy it, select it, change the year and select this, click on OK. And here we have for this Jan, we have two forms. I'm selecting form 2 and click on deploy. I'm sure I want to deploy, yes. Reset from all workflows and click on OK. As we can see that the deployment is successful and click on close. Close. Now we can see that this is closed. This form is open. And now collecting this is still here. We have given the approval and we have given this. The practices for lesson 5 is collecting supplemental data. For this, in this practice, we'll click on the, we'll log into the application and click on the scenario. For this, on the application, we'll select the supplemental data and data collection page. This is just now we have done this one, and task from template, form template and deploy, and given this as shown in this guide, activity guide, and we have deployed it. In the deployment process, the deployment is as shown like this, which we have entered. Now on this submit task, posting and entering the data, we'll click on the tasks and we'll click on the current interval. And we'll click on we'll give this years and click and save. We'll approve. We'll log in with the approver and we'll submit the task. For this, we click on the home page and click on the tasks. Here we will click on the supplemental data task, and we can see here this form which we have created now has been shown here. We click on the form. Here we can see that here we can see which are the approvers and who are the approvals. Preparer is P1 and approver is P2 and integrator is user. Click close. And here, select this. Here in the actions, we can set status from here. Set status to approve or submit, or I'm selecting the submit and set. Is showing this as we have given the entity. Close. We'll see this. Here we can see that the given names will be listed like this, and we can here see and close or export to CSV. We have created for forms too. So I'm going through I'm logging with the P1 and P2 and integrator. Then we'll click on the task tab here and we click on the supplemental data task and click on the form 2. Here we can see that here we can see there is a submit or previous or next. If we click on the submit, this will be submitted. This form will be submitted. Here we can see this like this. We can submit the form. If we have submitted, I've submitted the form and closed it. Here we can give the data as shown in here. I've already given the data. It is showing it as here 100 and 200 and list value is this. Close this. Sign out. Press enter. Click on no. Close. On the tasks. Supplemental data. Form 2. Just close with this. Here we can see that approve, reject, or previous or next. Here, if we give the approve, this form will be approved. Or if we want to reject, if we give the reject, this will go back to the preparer one, which we have assigned here. You can choose it like this. This is of the submitting the supplemental data task. So sign out and log in with the EPM credentials. We have completed the submitting task of supplemental data. Now we'll see the practices for lesson 6, installing and configuring SmartView. For this installment, we'll go to this. We'll go to the home page and click on this name, and here actions and settings. We'll click on the downloads, and from downloads tab, we'll click on the SmartView and download it from here. We can add the SmartView as well as the SmartView for add-ons. This one also we can click here, and here we have a SmartView extension for close and supplemental data management. For this close and supplemental data management also here we can download from here. After downloading this, we'll open the Excel. Open the new tab, and here we'll click on the SmartView and click on the panel, and click on the here we click on the private connections and give the SmartView, and here we give the credentials for the SmartView. And given the credentials, now we can see that we have the IP address which we have given here is appeared here, and the application can be used from here. Here we can see that the finance is the application, and here we have a library, and in library I'm opening one form of a testing form. Open form is shown like this, and in the ad hoc form we just only have the POV. The POV bar will be appeared here, or otherwise if you don't want, we'll just click on this. And in the ad hoc form, I'm clicking on the console and open as ad hoc analysis. As we can see, the form has been opened. Move. We'll click on the account. If you want to see the next levels of this account, we'll click on the next level. If you want to see only all the levels of the account, we'll click on the all levels. Or if you want only bottom level, we'll click on the bottom level. Only the bottom level or base levels will be shown here. And if you don't want to see this, we'll click on zoom out. And clicking on zoom out, we'll go to this parent account. For this also, I'm I'm selecting the next account. And for total geography, I'm selecting the next level. Here we can see that the next level of the total geography has been shown here. And here we have a pivot. Pivot is nothing but the rows and columns differentiation. We have seen this. The account entity has been in the rows. It is shown in the columns like this. CE, cities, North America, Latin America, and segments like this. And if you don't want to this, if you don't want entity to be shown here in the rows or the columns, we can select to pivot to POV, and this entity will be displayed in the POV here in the point of view as entity. The which we have selected from POV to pivot to POV has been appeared here. This is keep only members is nothing but it only keeps the members which we want to see. Zoom in. I want to only see the ratios. It just keeps only the ratios. And if I want to remove, it will remove the ratios. Yes. Like this member selection, from here we can select the members which we want to select for account or any dimension, year, period, entity, and we can select it from here. And change aliases, the names of the aliases will be changed. And save as ad hoc grid, and we can save the form as ad hoc grid and as smart form also. And we'll refresh the cell actions will be comments and supporting details, attachment and history. And we'll adjust data. We can adjust the data. We can adjust the data by selecting this adjust. And here we can select it multiply or subtract, or I am selecting as multiply by 20 and adjust data. And this will be multiplied as by 20, and we can select. If you want to submit data, we can submit. This is called as a dirty cell because we have made changes but we did not save it. This is that's why it's called as dirty cell. If we want to submit data, we can submit or refresh it. It will go to the normal before push. And this is about this smart view. And here we log it down. We log in through this close tasks and open the application schedules. Here we can see that we have opened the close task manager. Here we can see the task means submit task or approve submit task. It is shown as submit task. If we want to submit task, we can click it here. Task has been submitted successfully. The task has been submitted successfully. Now we want to, if you want to approve the task, we can approve, or reject it, we can reject it. If it is approved, it will go to the approve process and it is closed. Yes, it is closed and this will be shown like this. Now we'll just log into this supplemental data. Click on localhost and workflow, collections, default, and the year. Open. On the supplemental data, we can see what I have given here on the form of the supplemental data for submitting is shown here. The attributes, the start date, the end date, is everything is shown in the supplemental data. This is of supplemental data by using the smart view. We'll go on to this activity guide. You can see we have downloaded it. We have done all the tasks here. Private connections address bar, and installing and configure extensions. This we have also done the closed task and supplemental task also. How to view and how to submit the task also. Here we can see we have seen this submit task also. And this is about the supplemental data, closed task and smart view. default, we have seen this. Yes, this is about the supplemental data, smart view, and closed task manager. Now we'll go for review and analyzing. We have also seen this. So for lesson 7, review and analyzing the smart view. We have gone to the private connections and clicked on the every task and open the form and select the options over there and suppress missing blocks. We haven't seen this. Here on the smart view, we'll go to the options. Here we have the options as member options, data options, advanced options, formatting, and this. In member options, we have zoom in, zoom out level, as we have also seen in this ad hoc analysis. And in data options, we have suppressing data. If there is no data, we can suppress the data by enabling it. These are the modes and replacement. We can replace the no data by missing, or we can give anything non-numeric 0, or like this we can give the data options. And in advance, we have a shared connections and the languages which we have enabled here, and the compatibility, reduce exercise, import. This is the advanced options for smart view. And formatting, use styles use cell styles or 1000 separator. We have selected use cell styles, and cell styles has we have seen this as member which we want to see how the cell has to be represented with the colors. We can give here the cell styles and the extensions. The extensions which we have downloaded here are shown here. So we have downloaded the close extensions, Oracle, and supplemental and smart query has been enabled as shown here. This is of this all things in the activity. Right? This we have seen here. Now we'll come to the practices for lesson 8. Automate task using EPM Automate. For launching the EPM Automate, we have to log in and we click on the Windows, and here we have a EPM Automate. Click on it and launch EPM Automate. Here we can see that the EPM Automate is been seen. Here we give the commands as EPM Automate login and give the credentials, this and the password, and password EPMDEM0S, and the user ID, this one, the IP address till here, and open and control V and click enter. Here we can see that the login is successful. We have logged in the application through this command. Here we give the commands by here we given the command of login credentials, and login was successful. And in the activity guide, we have we'll upload the file for this. For uploading the file, I have the file over. We'll write a command over here. For uploading the file, I have a file for this in this, and I want to upload the currency properties, and we'll select the location, and for uploading the file, the command is EPM automate upload file. Upload file, and in inverted commas, we'll give this and slash and give the currency and give the imported uploaded file metadata.csv. this way and enter. Is processing 100% completed. Upload file completed successfully. And now we have seen that the uploaded file is been uploaded successfully. So now again we will go to the application, the guide, and will now uploaded file has been successful. Now we'll go to the import and we'll import the file. For importing, we'll first save as job. We'll go to the application overview and click on dimensions and click on import. As we have a currency job, it is here, right? We'll create. Then inbox here, we'll add the currency as metadata data currency dot CSV. Yes, and we'll set as save as job. Job name as import currency. And save import currency and save. Job name has been saved successfully. Yeah, cancel, close, refresh. You can see that import currencies has been saved. We can select it here. And we'll go to the EPM automate command prompt and we'll give here the command for importing EPM automate import file, and the import name, and click enter. Import file, just follow the steps to processing import EPM automate import metadata and import entity. For this, I have given it wrong. Import metadata. Import metadata, import currency. Here, see, we can see here this the import metadata is in process and retrieving the status. It takes some time to import the metadata. Just look into the other command. After the import data is successful and the import entity will be successful. Until this, we'll finish it. Just see this import data. Here we can see that metadata import was successful. We have uploaded the metadata successfully, imported the metadata successfully. This is about the EPM automate. Thank you. This is from my side. Thank you. Shweta? Shweta?
Yeah, Niharika.
Yes, Shweta. I'm done from my side.
Okay, Niharika, thank you.
Okay, Shweta. Thank you.
You can leave the meeting now.
Okay, Shweta. Thank you.